Hey guys, it's Mark with Gables on the Go, and today, kind of a little bit of a sad day for Laurie. Gracie's got to go back home. Her and her boyfriend Aaron are going back to Atlanta, and we brought them here to the Key West airport to drop them off. So Laurie's a little sad today.
There they go.
Are you sad?
I'm sad. I'm gonna cry.
Don't cry. Her little mini-me, as she calls her, is going back home. Gracie's been with us for several weeks now, and I know Laurie's really going to miss her, and so am I. I wanted to just take this opportunity while we're down here to show you guys the Key West airport. It's a tiny little airport. You actually get on your plane by walking out to your plane across the tarmac and load the plane, and I asked Gracie if she could film some of that when they got on the plane, so hopefully I'll get to show you that later. But I just wanted to show you this airport mainly because so many of our friends that come down here, they're not real familiar with flying into Key West. They don't realize that you can get direct flights into Key West. I'm not sure from all over the country. I would assume you could. I know Atlanta does fly direct nonstop from Atlanta to Key West, and it's just so easy to fly into the Keys here. Now, yes, it is a lot more expensive normally. I would say those tickets typically are about double to triple what you would pay if you flew Atlanta to Fort Lauderdale or Miami. But guys, I'm going to tell you what, the drive from Fort Lauderdale, Miami, getting out of Fort Lauderdale, Miami, driving down to the Keys, you're looking at about a 2-hour drive from the Miami airport if there's no traffic. And there being no traffic is like super rare. I have made trips to go up to the airport to pick people up and come back down, and one time I went to take my son. I drove from Marathon up to Fort Lauderdale, picked up Rance, and drove him back. Round trip, it took me 7.5 hours. Traffic can be horrendous. So if you're flying into the Keys, I'd strongly consider flying into Key West versus flying into Fort Lauderdale, Miami. Those ticket prices are really attractive for sure sometimes. I've seen tickets from Atlanta to Fort Lauderdale as low as $39. But by the time you rent your car, all the time you spend actually trying to get down here, the trip back, getting in and out of the Fort Lauderdale and Miami airports is a bit of a hassle. So that's the security line. One person standing there. This is Saturday at about noon, roughly. And by the time you figure all that in, your plane ticket into Key West, it's an easy drive. As example, from Key West here at the airport to Marathon almost any day. Traffic is rarely an issue. You're looking at an hour drive from the Key West airport to Marathon. That's halfway up the Keys. So if you're going anywhere, let's say from the mid Keys down to Key West for your visit, I'd strongly recommend you look into flying into Key West for sure. It's just a lot more peaceful, a lot less hassles. So we're sitting here waiting for Gracie to get checked in, and I'm just reading the boards up there for the, I don't know if this is all the airlines that fly into here, but looks like American, Delta, KLM, Air France, United, and Silver Airlines. I don't know who that is. Those are the names I see up on the wall here, so I guess those are the carriers that fly in here. Yep, those are roosters you hear. If you come to Key West, get used to that. Everywhere you go, including the Key West International Airport, there are roosters walking all over the place. Crazy. Hey guys, if you're ever in Key West, there's hundreds of great places to eat in Key West for sure. But if you're ever in Key West, make a stop by DJs Clam Shack. If you're a clam chowder lover, which I am, I've eaten clam chowder all over the United States. I tend to grade it out pretty harsh. That clam chowder has to be, if not the best I've had, top 2. Tony's restaurant in Cedar Key, Cedar Key, Florida. I think they've won the national championship I don't know how many times of clam chowder. And I'm not positive that DJs is not even better. The rest of their stuff's delicious. We had the fried shrimp. I've had the clams before, fried clams. They're great. Even Laurie loved it.
This is delicious. DJs Clam Shack, the best clam chowder I've had.
Good stuff. So if you're down here, guys, it's a hole in the wall. It's right on Duval Street. It's walk-up service. You order and sit around at benches, and it's a tiny place, very casual, but delicious food. And we just had lunch. Two cups of clam chowder and a fried shrimp basket and 2 drinks for 28 bucks. It's real reasonable. There's your little tip on where to eat in Key West. Hopefully this video help you guys somehow when you're planning your trip. See you next time on Gables on the Go.